Men desire this from older women far more than the bedroom. Let's face a hard truth. When we talk about relationships between men and older women, the first thing people usually assume is it must be about sex. People imagine a younger man and an older woman and instantly picture passion, intimacy, and all things physical. But that assumption couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, many men who seek relationships with older women are after something way deeper than the bedroom. So what is it? What is that one thing men secretly crave from older women far more than sex? It's emotional safety. Yes, real emotional connection. The feeling of being fully accepted, understood, and respected without being judged or expected to perform all the time. And as simple as that sounds, it's something many men can't easily find in women their own age. Here's what's happening today. Many men walk around with invisible emotional armor. From the time they're little boys, they're told to man up, don't cry, be tough, don't show weakness. So guess what? By the time a man hits his 20s or 30s, he has learned one big lesson. If I show emotions, I get punished for it. That's why so many men keep their guard up, especially in relationships. They date women, they flirt, they sleep around, but they rarely open up. They rarely feel seen, and they rarely feel safe because they fear that if they truly expose their fears, insecurities, or doubts, they'll be seen as less masculine or worse, be used or dismissed. But here's where older women come in. Older women, especially those who've had real-life experiences, who've raised families, built careers, and seen the ups and downs of life, they don't see emotions as weakness. They know that vulnerability is actually a form of strength. That's why when men are with older women, many report feeling something they've never felt before. They feel like they can finally breathe. A 2021 relationship survey by Psychology Today revealed that over 68% of men in relationships with older women said they experienced greater emotional intimacy and felt more secure expressing their real selves compared to their relationships with younger women. That's no coincidence. Let's look at a real case study that shows just how powerful this emotional connection can be. Jason, 34, was a startup founder based in Austin, Texas. After a series of failed relationships with women his age, he met Christina, 46, at a professional event. At first, Jason assumed the relationship would be short-term, maybe just physical, but something shifted. He found himself talking to Christina about things he'd never told anyone. Not his parents, not his exes, not even his best friend. Christina didn't interrupt. She didn't try to fix him. She just listened. And for the first time, Jason said he felt like he wasn't just loved for what he could provide, but for who he was inside. Their relationship lasted 4 years, and although they eventually separated due to life goals, Jason now says, "That relationship changed how I see women forever. I realized I was chasing sex before because I didn't know how to chase real connection. Christina gave me that." Let's unpack why older women are able to fulfill this deeper desire better than most younger women. It comes down to 4 key factors. Number 1, older women offer stability, not drama. Younger relationships often come with emotional chaos, jealousy, games, social media drama. Older women, they've already been through that phase. They don't need validation from Instagram likes or test a man's love with emotional mind games. That stability is like gold to a man who's tired of surface-level connections. By the way, if this is resonating and you've ever found yourself asking, why did he pull away when things were just getting good? We created something just for you. It's called the 7-step male mind decoder, and it breaks down exactly what's going on in his head, even when he won't say a word. You'll learn how to read the signals, spot real commitment, and stop second-guessing yourself. The link to download it is in the description, and yes, it's free. Number 2, older women know who they are. Many younger women are still figuring out what they want in life. That's normal, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it often means they project insecurities into the relationship. Older women, on the other hand, are often more self-aware. They're emotionally mature, more forgiving, and know how to communicate clearly. For men, that's refreshing because it allows them to drop their guard. Number 3, older women respect a man's vulnerability. This is big. Many men report feeling mocked or belittled when they express soft emotions to younger partners. Older women don't see that vulnerability as a threat. They see it as trust, and they respond with warmth, not criticism. That one shift creates a feedback loop. The more safe he feels, the more he opens up. The more he opens up, the deeper the intimacy grows. Number 4, they want a partner, not a project. Here's something most men secretly hate: feeling like they're being fixed or turned into someone else. Older women tend to accept a man as he is, without constantly trying to mold him into a fantasy. That acceptance hits deep, and in a world where men feel pressured to perform constantly, being with someone who simply accepts them is healing. Now let's flip the script for a second. Some might think this dynamic only benefits the man, but that's not true. Older women, too, gain deeply satisfying emotional intimacy from this type of bond. They get a man who is emotionally present, a connection that goes beyond appearance or age, a sense of purpose and respect that isn't based on youth, but wisdom. In fact, many older women say this kind of emotional bond reawakens them, not just sexually, but spiritually and emotionally. So what is the solution here? What do men truly desire from older women beyond the bedroom? Here's a summary of the top 5 things men crave. 1. Emotional safety. More than a lover, men want a safe space to be themselves, a place where they don't have to perform, where they can be human. Older women provide this by being emotionally mature, non-judgmental, and grounded. 2. Honest communication. Men are drawn to clarity. Older women tend to say what they mean and mean what they say. That honesty builds deep trust, something men desperately seek in a partner. 3. Respect for his journey. Men crave partners who respect where they are in life, even if they're still figuring things out. Older women understand the long game of growth. They don't rush, they don't push, they support. 4. Calm energy. Not every man wants roller coaster relationships. Many want peace, comfort, and emotional steadiness. Older women often carry a calming presence that's incredibly attractive to men dealing with high-pressure lives. 5. Depth over surface. Men appreciate deep conversations, real connection, and meaningful time together. They get tired of shallow small talk and want someone who can engage them mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Older women often have the life experience to do just that. Let's be real. Yes, physical attraction matters. Yes, intimacy is important. But once you remove the surface layers of a relationship, what really makes men stay is how a woman makes him feel emotionally. Older women, when they embrace their value, confidence, and emotional intelligence, have a kind of power that no youth or beauty can compete with. They become not just lovers, but anchors. And for a man who's constantly battling expectations, pressure, and a world that often tells him to stay tough, that kind of emotional safety is not just desirable, it's irresistible. So the next time someone assumes men are only after one thing from older women, share the truth. Men don't just want sex, they want to be seen, heard, understood. They want depth, connection, and a place where they can finally take the armor off. That right there is the most powerful gift an older woman can give. And that's what men crave, far more than anything physical. If you're tired of guessing what he's thinking, and you're ready to attract a man who actually shows up the way you deserve, go grab your free copy of the 7-Step Male Mind Decoder. It's helped thousands of women cut through the confusion and finally feel confident in love again. Just click the link in the description to get instant free access.